So Ian Connor tweeted about Destroy Lonely again. He said it a while back, and I think we actually talked about it. However, now it has progressed, okay? So he's doubling down on the fact that apparently Destroy Lonely is better than what Carti was rookie year, which got a lot of the Carti fans arguing. I don't think so, man. I think that Carti is like, at this point in time, if you were to relate Destroy Lonely's career right now, his where he is, let's say rank wise, versus where Carti was, or at least in that point in time, Carti had Magnolia, and I'm sorry, you can't compete with that. Or even Self-Titled. I would not. Self-Titled might be one of my favorite mixtapes ever. It's really when it was a super fun album. Like, I was in college, I was in a frat, like I was listening to that, like bumping it with a convertible car, just like driving everywhere, like bouncing around. It has like a certain bounce to it, the Pierre Bourne beats. But it's one of my all-time favorites. And No Stylist, I need to give him credit, right? Because I actually love that project too. It was like a 9 out of 10 for me. But I just don't know if it has the same level of influence or it just wasn't better. Like, one of these people's arguments, let's just go to the tweet. So Ian Connor said, Destroy Lonely better than Carti in his rookie year. Understand me now. Okay, Destroy Lonely's killing it, don't get me wrong. Like, I think he got on Hot 200 Billboard with No Stylist. I think he got a song Hot 100 Billboard. Don't quote me on that. But No Stylist is definitely doing well. Like, the actual song, it was a TikTok hit. They did like a little edit. They gentrified it. I'm not gonna lie. But again, Carti had, like, he had Magnolia among a whole project that was just overall better. I'm sorry. And as we all know, Carti signed Destroy Lonely. So Lonely, yeah, he had a little following before Carti, but Carti, like, we know this with Homicide Gang, Ken, and Destroy Lonely, he brought the Opium fans over to them, and now they have a cult fan base because of him that is way stronger than what it would have been if they were on their own. I think it also, from conversations I had with other people, it also gives a ceiling, because it's like, if you're signed to an artist, that artist that you're signed to, that's kind of the largest that you can get, because you're underneath somebody, right? Although I feel like Destroy Lonely, as people said, he has more flows and more versatile. Okay, I get that, but versatility doesn't necessarily mean he's better, right? Like, let's say I don't even know, like depending on the type of music you like, it could be a super potent type of music. Just because somebody like Juice WRLD could do emo rap, he could freestyle, he could do mosh pit type music, blah blah blah, does that mean he's the best artist in the world? I think it definitely puts him in the legendary status, but overall, like, I would still say Drake might be better objectively, right? I'm hypothetically in this situation. I'm not saying that I like Drake more than Juice WRLD. I don't know. I'd have to really sit down. I still think Drake is over top, but it's like an NFL pass or a quarterback. Like, Tom Brady isn't necessarily versatile, right? He's just a great passer, pocket passer. He can't run or anything, but he's the best quarterback ever, basically, or one of them. So versatility doesn't mean better. Nah, Drake is better than okay. Look, I'm not arguing with you on that. I was just trying to give different exercises that you could think through. I still think Self-Titled is one of my favorite projects, actually. Potential wise, you agree with him. Okay, look, I'm gonna give maybe a hot take. I don't know. So Destroy Lonely's cool. I like Destroy Lonely a lot. He's actually already birthed kind of his own underling artists, like such as this lane of ambient 808s like Dom Corleo, Rolling Thrax, Southside Silhouette. Not to take anything away from them. Hard rock, this like black core, Tumblr core. I don't know what that. Those are just words that I've seen associated with it. I don't know what that subgenre is called. Ambient 808s. Lately, I've actually started to like Rowan Thrax's music more than Destroy Lonely. I don't know, these Destroy Lonely snippets that I've been hearing just ain't been hitting as hard as No Stylist. I don't know. Same thing with Ken though. I'm just getting like tired of it a little bit. I feel like the hype has gotten too high. Like the Opium fans just go crazy for literally any snippet, and I'm like, bro, there's no way that you actually heard this song and are jizzing yourself. You're just getting caught up in the hype, in that because it's Carti's artist or whatever, like you brainwash yourself into liking it. I'm not taking anything away from Destroy Lonely again, because I do like his music, but come on people, if looks could kill, about to be huge. I agree with you, especially with how big No Stylist was, and it seems as though Destroy Lonely really knows what he's doing with progressing sounds. He doesn't even sound like Carti whatsoever, so he really knows what he's doing. It's not like he's a clone, which I think there's a video that we'll watch later that Destroy Lonely's allegedly his clone. Maybe like aesthetics wise, because everyone in Opium kind of dresses the same other than one of the dudes in Homicide Gang. But yeah, he's kind of on his own. I do think that out of everybody in Opium, Destroy Lonely will make it the farthest, because he is his own brand, kind of, you know? Like, he's not just going off of the sound that Carti made popular. Homicide Gang for sure is just using a whole lot of red beats. It's more like rock style too, infused, but I think that's what Carti's recording on currently for this next project. Now Ken, again, he kind of uses the same beats, but he may have given that sauce to Carti, so I'll give him that. Rowan Thrax is Lone Son though. Yeah, so even when somebody's a son, it's like Uzi. Uzi was said to be Young Thug 2.0, but I'd still say I personally like Uzi's music overall better than Young Thug. So he was his son, but his, you know, sons can surpass. But at this point, again, objectively, just to answer the question, Carti's Magnolia, he had like an actual Hot 100 Billboard hit at this point in time that Destroy Lonely is. Whereas, let's see, Destroy Lonely chart history, he doesn't have like a certified hit yet. Okay, he had No Stylist, number 91 albums, but that's not a single. I feel like it's easier, at least in hip hop, to get a Billboard album as opposed to a single, because then you're competing with like pop songs. Lone Ben surpassed Carti? You're crazy, bro. You're crazy. What about Yeet? You said he's still Carti's child in last video, but he sound nothing like Carti, and aesthetic is completely different too. I said he is the oldest brother of Carti's sons. Look, again, he was rapping on the Whole Lotta Red beats, but then he eventually turned it into his own thing. However, his beats still are pretty similar to Carti's Whole Lotta Red style. But again, he's his own brand. So Yeet's killing it, but Yeet has not surpassed Carti either. So I don't know why you're bringing that up at this point. And Yeet's vocals are way different than Carti's too. He has his own thing of way of engineering and like using the vocals. He actually kind of sounds like Thug, the way that he has the reverbed vocals in the background. But again, that's his own thing. Yeah, he doing alien music at this point. He probably got, what is it, abducted by some aliens one day after 2 Alive, and then that's where he's getting all these new sounds from. Ridiculous. Yeet has his own lane of rappers he birthed. I'd agree with that too. I feel like he's got, you know, Lunchbox, some others, but I don't know. I feel like it's hard to replicate. Actually, there are definitely a lot of SoundCloud rappers who are no names that are rapping like Yeet, but whenever somebody sounds like Yeet, I just brush it off. I'm like, I don't care. Like, you're just doing whatever is popular. I feel like people need to make their own sound, you know, unless it's something that's like kind of more underground. That's why I feel like it's more acceptable to be on this ambient 808s, because a lot of people are doing it. It's not just Lone, although he popularized it in the underground, but it's still not a mainstream sound, whereas Yeet is a mainstream artist. Yeet more lyrical than Carti? Okay, I can see that.